Hey guys, it's Auty Brooks from CFB Edmonton coming back at you with another technique video, and today we're going to look at the bench press. Alright, so before we get started I want to bring to your attention something specific to this setup, and that is the use of plates for Charlotte to put her feet on. Now this might be something you need to do as well. You know that if you lay on the bench and you can't reach the ground with your feet, or you can't put your feet flat on the ground. So it's going to be important that if that's the case, that you put something underneath your feet to raise them up so you can plant your feet flat and firmly against the ground, okay? Alright, so the first step that I want to teach on the bench, for the bench press is shoulder retraction. This is key because we need the shoulders back to be in a safe, strong position. To teach this, I typically like somebody to put their arms forward. So Charlotte, reach your arms forward and roll your shoulders forward into protraction. This is the opposite of what we want. The back is rounded and the shoulders are forward in the socket. So knowing what protraction feels like makes it a little easier to feel what retraction feels like, and that is to pull the shoulders back and push the chest out in front. So now the back is flat, the chest is forward, and the shoulder joint is pulled back into the socket. And that's key for maintaining strong, healthy shoulders in the bench press. So now that Charlotte has demonstrated her ability to understand shoulder retraction, we're now going to get her under the bench and she'll understand why we're setting up the way we are a little bit better, okay? So Beck, you can come on over here, and Charlotte, you can go ahead and lay underneath the bar. Okay, so in setting up underneath the bar, I usually suggest the bar is rolled forward in the front of the J-hook and that the eyes are underneath the bar. This way, when she takes the bar out of the rack and starts to lift, it won't bang up underneath the J-hook, okay? All right, to get set up under the bar properly, we're gonna create that shoulder retraction. Now it's tough when you're laying flat on the bench, which is why I like to instruct somebody to get themselves up on their traps, create a bit of an arch so they can pull their shoulders back together. So Charlotte, I want you to grab the barbell, lift yourself up off the bench, and then lower yourself back down and get up nice and high on your traps, just like that. Now the use of the feet play in here in that when you push down and slide your feet forward or push your feet into your toe box, it holds you up on your traps and you can maintain that position, giving you the ability to hold your shoulders back. So Charlotte, push down and forward slightly and stay up on those traps. So this is how we set up underneath the barbell so that we can keep our shoulders in a good position. Excellent. The next step is to take a look at grip and bar path. So Charlotte, you've already taken the correct grip, which is just a little bit outside the shoulders, and the thumbs underneath the bar. And that's key so that we don't have a risk of the bar falling out of the hands. Now Charlotte, take the bar up over the chest and hold it with straight arms. The start position of a bench press is one where you've got a good arched position with the shoulders held back and the bar is over top of the shoulder joint. You don't want it so far back that it feels like it's tipping back into the rack or so far forward that the bar is falling towards the legs. So Charlotte knows where that start position is. And the touch position on the chest is going to be right about here, okay? Just below the nipple line or where the exoid process is, that little notch in your chest. That's where we're going to aim to touch the barbell. But before she does that, okay, hold that start position, I want you to stare up underneath the barbell, and when you lower it down to your chest, stare at the roof where the barbell left. And that's going to give you a point to push back towards to make sure that the bar path is nice and straight and controlled. Okay, so give me a couple reps where you practice bringing the barbell down and back up to that same spot on the roof where the barbell left. Can you see that? So you look up under the barbell here, and then wherever the barbell left on the roof, you look up at the roof and push the bar directly back to that point. Give me one more. Excellent, and rack. So she has now demonstrated the ability to maintain good posture under the barbell and move the barbell through the range of motion with good control. All right, Charlotte, now we're going to bring the breathing and bracing into the picture. I want you to go ahead and take your grip again, get yourself set up high on the traps with a good back arch, use your feet to push yourself back to your shoulders, unrack the barbell, and before each rep, take a big breath in, reinforcing your posture, lowering the bar while holding the breath and pushing it back to that spot on the roof. Exhale at that point, and then reset, okay? Go ahead and give me a few more reps. Exhale, and breathe in, lift your chest to the bar, lower the bar to the touch point, push away, exhale, and reset. Give me two more. Good, make sure you breathe before you move the bar. Exhale, big breath in first, trap, squeeze, and exhale, and rack the bar. Awesome, how did that feel? High five. Okay, the last thing I want to mention about the bench press is if you're training this exercise at home and you're by yourself, it's absolutely imperative that you use safety spotter arms or some type of barbell catch. Beck, if you want to get the safety spotter arms that we have here, those go just underneath the bottom of the barbell while it's on your chest and will prevent the barbell from getting trapped on you if you can't lift it. If you don't have those, then please remember it's important to train with a training partner so that you've always got somebody to spot you on this exercise. All right, guys, that's it for today. Stay strong and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace out.